And here they are on a rotating base that is super freaking loud. I honestly don't think I have a favorite, but the easiest one to make was the Mary Jane. It's just true facts. The easiest one was Mary Jane. From like the most difficult, I want to say was the Ms. Marvel. Truly, this one here. That's the Warpath, but the Ms. Marvel. I guess I'll go into it from like easiest to hardest. So I guess we'll start with Mary Jane. So, Mary Jane. She's got the Gwen Stacy Mary Jane head sculpt. More McTaggart body, arms, and then up to the hip is the Yelena Belova puff adder wave, I guess. And then the Invisible Woman legs, and then the knees and the hip, or not the hips, but the feet are also from the same Yelena Belova figure. So yeah, not a lot going on with it. I wish I could, like, I'm not saying I wish I could, but like, I want to maybe like take the hat that came with the additional head for the Moria figure and put it on here, because I think that would look cool. I would like to see that. But as of right now, I'm not going to do that. And I do have the more red, like the more natural red color, but I just really like this. It's more comic booky, you know? And it actually goes with her skirt, which is kind of funny. Some paint gun on it. Hate that. But I'll live. So, it's a nice Mary Jane figure. And I can say, that's my Mary Jane figure, because no one else has this one. I guess next we will take Ms. Marvel. So, the All-Father Wave Captain Marvel from the hip up, and then the Super Skull Wave Invisible Woman hair, which is the same Invisible Woman I used the legs off of. Don't know why I didn't detail. I got this off of a robe. I just kind of cut it for the, like, scarf thing. I don't know. She has Moria's legs and just kind of painted them. It didn't have any other... she doesn't wear heels in any kind of pictures I saw, but I didn't have any shoes that I wanted to give her. So, because the only other shoes I had were these, and I didn't really feel like painting these, and then painting over them, and then painting over them, which, I mean, it was just 2 coats for this one, but I really didn't want to take these off and do all that, so, really. I like it. I don't know, it stands pretty well. This is the same effect piece that came with it, and you can still put the masked head on it, but I prefer this one. This was my first attempt to do a mask, and I'm not saying it's not good, but it is very messy. Hang on, let me just put this down. It's very messy. I don't know. It's just kind of... For my first attempt, I believe it's pretty good. I like the shape of it. But... yeah, I learned, and then I did it from what I learned. So, that's good. Warbird. So, this is the remains of the head from the front. Looks good. from the back, it's a mess. Probably not ever gonna touch that again. Uh, so Invisible Woman head, Yelena's hair, Yelena's upper body, lower arms, legs up to the knee, and then legs up to the shoe, the heel. Invisible Woman, Moria, and then Madam Viper. So, this is the remains of Madam Viper. I didn't even bother taking her. I just took her head off just so I didn't have to deal with it. But I was like, should I use this hair? Should I use that hair? I'll just buy this figure, you know. I bought it on Amazon for like $21, so not cheap. not really cheap, but I did get the guns and stuff, so that's good. And then she's got, because, you know, same body, trigger fingers, so she can hold, is this a bad joke? Is this, because, I don't know. I think, I don't know what to say, but I forgot to mention this is from the same Allfather, the sash, like this red thing, is from the same, Allfather Captain Marvel. But the head, I like it. I had to cut her ears off. So, yeah, that's not good, but up close, it's very splotchy, but I like it. I think it fits. If I could do one thing, it would be more like a, you know, like a, not a smile, less of a smile and more like a stern, more like this, you know, it's kind of mute, not a smile, but not scowling. So, I mean, yeah, I like it. Up close, it's very messy, the logo, the symbol, but I tried my best from like here up, because I did use the painter's tape. The painter's tape, the way I had it, did not work, so it's very messy down here, but I fixed it. I fixed it the best I could, and yeah, so I don't know, but I feel like the paint matches enough with the black I used, so it's good. And now I'm just gonna show footage. It's very choppy footage, but I'm just gonna show footage of the making, like the behind the scenes, I guess, of making these three figures. It wasn't very hard. Like, if you're gonna, I had basically a 3-day weekend to do this, and it wasn't really that hard, but oh, one other thing. I got the Invisible Woman with the effect piece, so my Invisible Woman that's on the shelf has the effect piece, so that's cool. Yeah. So I guess, really all three of these, I'm not really afraid to move them around, because it's mostly sculpt, other than this one. Because the pegs were kind of different, I didn't bother, like, cutting them or anything. But this peg right here, I don't know if you can tell, but it's very much stretched the plastic, like, messed with the plastic a lot. I wouldn't, like, swivel, well, the other one, this one seems to be fine, but the other one, man, it's just, like, doesn't want to do anything. Of course, as soon as I put it in front of a camera, piece of shit. You fucking diva. Just wants to move around and do all that stuff for you guys, but for me, oh no. I did kind of worry that her legs were like super freaking long, So that's why I swapped the knees, and yeah, so I don't know. But the color, so this is what I want to get to. The yellow color is gold, the real yellow from Apple Barrel, and then the King Gold from Apple Barrel. It's like maybe a drop of this gold, and then it's like this and this, 50%. I really just eyeballed it, and then I mixed it into this paint tray. Don't really know the name of it until I got the color. It dries this color, but when it's wet, it's like that. It's very bright. But yeah, I don't really want to touch anything with this on my fingers. Then I put painter's tape, and then, like I told you, so, not a whole lot. Oh, yeah, repainted the red. I took off the yellow line with the alcohol, wiped it down with water afterward, but I repainted the red. Thank God none of that was wet. But, I repainted the red. I used red, a little bit of brown, like, and then black, like, 15,580. That's the mixture I used. It was very brown. It got some more of a red, and then it's this color. It dries and then becomes this color. And then the blue. So, that's where things get interesting. Because I used these here. And then a little bit of this one. Like, this is the base. A little bit of this. And then you don't even use this until, like, the last step. Then you, like, a drop. So, like, 2%. The base. A little bit of this to make navy. And then this to make purple. So it turns out to this. So it's just these three right here. Makes this. And then you add a little bit of red. You just kind of take it over here. Put it in there. Add some of that blue. A little bit of red. Okay. Then you mix it. Take it over here. And here. And then you get this color. At this point, you would have added just like a little bit of this, like a little bit of bright blue, like not a whole lot, not a whole lot. Oh crap! There's yellow on my finger, but just like a little bit of blue, a little bit of that in here, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and then I even put just like a tiny bit, just so I wouldn't keep using this, just a tiny bit right into there. Just kind of mixed it in there, and then I came out with that blue, which is not not very different from the blue right next to it here, but it's very different from the black. So that's good. I feel like it's really close. You can really tell on the boots. The boots is where I use it the most. I feel like it's close enough to be like, yeah, okay. And then I put some on the mask. Yeah, so, hope that was helpful. I realized I forgot to record a outro or whatever. I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been The Collector. I will see you in the next one. Keep collecting.